Hello, and welcome to Silicon Valley Girls Chat Over Tea. I'm Gloria.
And hi, everyone over here. I'm Rosetta. And I want to thank you all so much for joining us this week for our weekly chats. And before we get started, I'm going to do my usual. If you love our chats, or if you just like our chats,
Yes.
and hit the thumbs up icon so we know that you've watched it and you like it. Subscribe below. And if you don't want to miss any of our chats, you can hit that ding-a-ling-ling bell. Oh, my bell. I was going to bring a bell today. Ding-a-ling.
Too.
Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our chats. All right, let's get going. We're going to have a fun, impactful, a lot of information on this chat this week. So we can't wait. And what am I doing first? I'm going to share with you, everyone, what tea I'm drinking.
Absolutely.
I'm drinking a very good one. It is ginger turmeric herbal tea supplement, organic, and this is what it looks like.
Yay.
And the ingredients here are ginger, turmeric, and licorice root. There you go.
Her favorite.
Orange peel and black pepper. You got to have that black pepper with the turmeric. So that's what I'm drinking this week. And I've got it seeping, had it seeping, so I should have all the flavors that I should be tasting. So here you go. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, Gloria. All right.
Yes.
Yummy.
So I am doing, I keep telling you, I wish you had smell vision. This is one of my favorites. I get it. There we go. Wild sweet orange.
Oh. Yum.
It smells amazing, amazing, amazing. The ingredients are lemongrass, blackberry leaves, citric acid, rose hip, spearmint, turmeric, just for color, orange peel, hibiscus flowers, rose petals, orange essence, ginger root, licorice root, of course, got to have that licorice, and licorice extract. Gotta have that licorice. So if you're looking for something, it is wild, sweet orange, smells amazing, and tastes equally as good.
I'm sure it does. Cheers again. Cheers, everyone.
So as we get started today, we're going to kick it off like we always do with Ellen. Ellen reminds us to be kind to one another. And during these times to please, please, please listen to one another. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on. Rosetta and I decided to be good little soldiers, and we checked out The Bachelorette. So we wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. So last week, there was a lot of drama between Noah and Bennett, to the point that the other guys were like, what is the deal? It's just taking up too much time. They're causing unnecessary stress. So this week, she sent Bennett home because of the drama. You know, he gave Noah a box, and in the box, he pretty much insulted him. Like, you know, if I would to talk to a 14-year-old, that's what it feels like when I'm talking to you. I mean, he really belittled him. Tisha also said something to him to the effects of, you don't really respect me. You don't think I can make my own mind up, my own decisions. So there was a lot of back and forth. And I told Rosetta, I'm like, you know, I'm over this. I'm over them. You know, it's time to just grow up and be conscious of your action and stop playing games. I think Noah started it when he walked in the room and said, oh, you know, the Claire leftovers or something to that effect to the, you know, the guys, because he was brand new just for Tisha. So he felt like he had an up because he was there for her where they were there for Claire.
Yeah, that was, I forgot about that because you reminded me, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not having any of that. So both Noah and Bennett have strikes against them in my book. And she did send Bennett home, like Gloria said. And I was glad of that because I'm not liking him. He is condescending and he does start up he does a lot of chatter and belittling of other men, which I don't like. Neither one of them are in the right. They've both done wrongs, but I'm so glad that she sent him home. But what I don't like is what I saw, a preview of next week's show, and it
Yeah.
shows Bennett coming back. Well, actually, he did come back, but she
Yeah.
said that it's going to take her time, so she's going to, take the overnight time to actually think about this. But next week
Yeah.
we do see him coming back, and that's like, oh my God, this is not good. Don't know
No.
why she did it. People, we have to go with our gut instinct, and her gut was to let him go. Your gut is your second brain.
Yes.
Stick with that and don't second guess yourself. And it's really sad because I don't want to watch any of it, but I'm too far into the show that I want to see what's
Too
going
committed.
I mean, at this point, I don't really care who she ends up with.
Right.
I just want to know what happens. I want to be there until the end of the show to see who she actually ends up with. Not that I care.
Right.
I don't know why, but that's what they do to you, right? The Bachelor and Bachelorette. They hook you in and you hate it. You either really
But
hate
you can't stop.
but you can't stop. You're addicted. They want that. They want the ratings.
Yes. Because Rosetta and I also quickly talked. The Tisha that we remember from Bachelorette in Paradise is not the same person that's doing this, because that person was this sweet, kind, loving person, and they're making her look very different. Her relationship with the guys, she's always kissing them, and it's like, too much, just
way
too much.
Way too much.
Yes.
Every time you
when
turn
you
around, she's
have
like,
a person's face
grabbing
and you hold their face, that is intimacy. How can you be intimate with 7 guys all at the same time? Don't hold their face. Too much, just too much. So we will stay the course like good girls to, keep you all up to date. However, we're done.
we don't even care who she ends up with. We're just gonna stay to the course.
No.
But if you're watching it, you're invested. Comment below. Who do you think should end up with? And give us your feedback, because we'd like to know.
Yeah.
Bachelor Nation. Give me
below.
feedback. Thank you.
Now, what we do care about is the first Bachelorette was Tristan, and she met and fell in love with her husband, Ryan, on the show. I watched that show because of their relationship. He used to write her the most beautiful poems, and he is now having some difficulty in his health. It's very debilitating. Some days he's like, he says he's around 70%, and then there are days he can't even get out of bed. He has night sweats. He breaks out in a rash with no, he's itching, but there's no rash. There's no physical sign, but he feels the effect of the rash. So of course they're seeing doctors, and, we're going to keep them in our thoughts and prayers, but I mean, you just don't know now. So be careful, everyone. Be careful.
And positive thoughts are going out to them, because I really hope that they do find something. I mean, they figure out what is wrong with him.
Absolutely. We're sending our thoughts and prayers. So as we're always telling you, global warming is real. Whether they call it scientific or not, it is real. So back east, they're experiencing cold weather. They're having, like in Connecticut, they got over 6 inches of snow yesterday, and they're experiencing winds, high winds, 70-mile-per-hour winds. Over 80,000 homes are without power right now. And with the wind, they say that the wind chill factor feels like a single digit, not a 10, but a 9 and below. So it's very, very cold.
Whew.
Here in good old California, we have the complete opposite effect. We've got the fires. So here in Southern California, they have the Santa Ana wind. So luckily it's a little cooler now, so that's calmed down. There's a little more moisture in the air. However, we don't have rain yet. They're saying Northern California, may get rain Saturday or Sunday. And I'm hoping it's going to move on down and take care of those fires. they still have multiple counties are having multiple fires, like in Orange County, and they have the bonfire, and in Ventura, they have the Cornell fire. And on Tuesday, yesterday, 2 additional brush fires broke out due to the high winds in Ventura. So this is like the gift that just keeps on giving. So please, 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 whatever you can do to support the firefighters and the first responders, do, because they're putting their lives on the line every day to battle these fires.
Yeah, think of them and say a prayer and give positive thoughts to them, and just have them in your thoughts every day. Please bless them, please help them, let the universe do its thing and to protect them, because they're actually risking their lives for these fires.
Absolutely. So, it is the season, that's why I got all this red on.
Oh, I didn't put any red on. I've got pink.
Well, pink is a shade of red. I'm trying to get myself into the holiday spirit. I'm a Christmas baby, and I haven't done any decorations. I haven't done anything. COVID, I'm just grateful to be alive. And I'm like, I keep telling my husband, let's just do it in January. And he's like, no, come on now, get in the spirit. So I put on a red sweater today to try and get in the spirit. So, Rosetta and I, we've been thinking about, holiday purchases. What are you going to get? What are you going to buy? And one of the things that I did is I was like, well, what's hot? For those who are in the now, in the know, what's hot? So I checked out Wendy. Now, Wendy, what I love about her is she always tells you what's fashionable, and then she tells you how to get it on the cheap. So right now, neon beanie caps are hot. They're very popular. The lemon, what do they call that? The yellow green, that high yellow green, yellow, orange, very bright colors. Well, Beyonce, as we all know, has her own clothing line, and you can get that beanie hat from Beyonce for $100.
Wow,
Or you can
$100.
$100 for a beanie cap, or you can hop on over to Old Navy and pick up one for $8.
I think I'll do that instead.
Old Navy line.
I will do that instead.
I'm in the Old Navy line. Another thing, they have these textured quilted purses. They're all different shapes and sizes. Of course, they're in the $1,000 to $3,000 range. So Wendy's buyer finds one by a company called ASOS for $60. And she says if you really look for it, you can find it for less. So keep that in mind. Then one of the new fashion statements for this season, Prada Army boots. A Prada Army boot is $1,355. Or you can go to Kohl's, and for $67.99, you can get the same looking boot. It's not a Prada boot. It's still a good looking Army boot. Now, Tom Ford put out a new palette of eyeshadows, the little squares with all the different colors. Now, his palette is $500. Or you can go to Walmart and get an eyeshadow palette for $7.99. The other thing is these big, you see how sometimes with the wrappers, they have those big, huge, hunky chains.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, those chains are going for $1,000 and above. And they're not real. That's just fake, but $1,000 and above. Or you can go to JCPenney and pick up one for $20.82. So like I told Rosetta, I'm going to be in the cheap line because I'm not going to pay $500 for some eyeshadows, not happening.
No, not going to happen. Not going to happen.
So one of the things we wanted to do is highlight a little bit about some local companies. So if you haven't bought that special gift, it's a way to help our local businesses, because this second wave of shelter in home, companies had made investments in buying things to go outside for meals. Initially they were doing hair and nail care and pedicures in the front of their stores, and they moved everything inside. And now it's like, no, we've gone back a step. They're saying no indoor, no outdoor, just don't do it. So we wanted to highlight, there is a place called Black Cat Hats. It's in it's located at 59 North Santa Cruz in Los Gatos. This place is really cool because it has all kinds of hats. Hats for men, hats for women, hats for youth. They have clothing. They have this sort of like almost the color of Rosetta's top, a pink fedora hat with a matching leather jacket with fur. I mean, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So if you're looking for little unique places, I don't know if they're going to be open after our latest shelter. However, I'm sure you can call them up and they will figure out how to ship that to you.
And that's in Los Gatos. And they also do accessories like handbags and jewelry as well, right?
Yes, they have a plethora of different things that are fun and they're unique and they're not overly expensive. They're not, they're good quality, so you're going to pay a good price for it. However, it's a good win-win. Now, moving on down to Campbell, Rosetta.
Yeah, we have a great little boutique by the name of Bombshell Boutique in historic downtown Campbell. And it's owned by a lady by the name of Brooke Ramirez. And she's a friend of mine because I used to own a business in downtown Campbell. And her business is what I really like about her business. It has clothing, accessories, shoes, handbags, jewelry, and it's very reasonably priced. It's a boutique, but it's not high-end pricing, which I like. And you can go in there and they have excellent, excellent customer service. Like the girls there that work there are amazing. They will help you find whatever you're looking for. They will help you if you have questions on, you want to try something on and you're not quite sure if it looks okay on you, they'll help you style it. So it's in downtown Campbell and it is called Bombshell Boutique. Brooke Ramirez is the owner and she's been in business for over 13 years. So we want to support her because her clothing is very trendy. I mean, it's not like things that you will not wear. It's stuff that you will wear. I've purchased over the years many, many pieces of items from her, not just clothing. I've also purchased handbags and jewelry from her, and they're very, very affordable. So again, that's Bombshell Boutique, Brooke Ramirez, the owner in historic downtown Campbell. And everything we talk about, we will put below the link so you can check it out. Now, the second place is in downtown Campbell as well. And it's the Olive Bar.
Yes.
Yes. And I love the Olive Bar because it has everything from olives to olive oils, balsamic vinegars. They have different gifts. They have like different flavored salts, like truffle salts, sriracha salts. And what I love about it is that pre-pandemic, you could go in there and you could do vinegar tastings with the balsamic. And they teach you how to do that. So the original owners that started this in 2007 are no longer there. They actually sold the business. It was Ed and Christy DeSoto, and they were amazing. But the new owners, they've actually kept practically the same kind of look. Because sometimes when you sell your business, the new owners kind of change it up. And just wondering why, change a good thing. But they kind of kept it similar. They just tweaked a bit here and there to their own liking. But what's really nice is that you get everything. It's an olive bar, olive oils, and everything else. They even sell gifts. And this weekend, they do have a special. And what it is, it's December the 12th and 13th, and they're offering a gift set. So they're going to have 6 mini olive oil and balsamic vinegar bottles. They are going to run for, what did I put down here? $30. Right. So you'll get 6 different olive oils and balsamic vinegars for $30. And it's really nice as a gift. You can give it to someone or you can split them up and do because there's 3 of each, 3 balsamic, 3 olive oils. So you can do 2 olive oils, 2 balsamics and give it out, which is really great. But go and visit them because they're locally owned and we want to support the local owners. So that's the Olive Bar in downtown Campbell.
Yes, the address is 232 East Campbell Avenue, And like she said, Downtown Campbell. So definitely go and check it out. You won't be disappointed. Now, I love old school music. I love, sometimes I feel sad that our children have no idea what music is when it makes you feel good. They're so used to, my son, he hates when I says this. They're so used to the hippity, the hoppity, hoo hoo, boom, da boom, da boom. And I told him, I said, we loved music we could dance to. However, we liked music that made us feel good. Now, one of the very few music stores left in the Bay Area is Rasputin's, and that is also located in Campbell. You would think we're just doing a Campbell Day. However, I can't remember because, when you cross a certain street, you go from Campbell to San Jose, and I think it is still near the Campbell area. It's near the Whole Foods. It's across the street from the prune yard, just to give you a perspective. They have all kinds of music. They have videos. They have, what are those VHS videos? They have CDs. So everything doesn't have to just be streaming. Sometimes, like my son, he only streams music. And, he'll ask me about something and I'll say, well, what song is that on the CD? He has no idea what I'm talking about. So let's give a little love to Rasputins. I think that they would appreciate some business right now.
Yes, and they're one of the very few, right? Because there's only a few left in the Bay Area.
I think that one is the only one local for us. And then the next closest one is, like Fresno or going the other way, like maybe Dublin. I mean, there's not a lot here. It's the one and only. So, look it up. We'll put the link, like Rosetta said, everything we're talking about of the local stores, we're going to put the links down below. So I know sometimes you get hungry and you want something a little sweet. Well, Rosetta found a good bakery.
Yes, there is a good bakery, and it's called Kando, Kandoo, Cando Bakery. And there's 2 locations, one in San Jose on Union Avenue and one in Saratoga on Big Basin Way. And I think they're both owned by the same people. They're Persians. And what I really love about it is that if you're Persian or the Persian culture, every time they go to people's houses, it's just a gesture of politeness to bring something. And they actually have cookies, Persian cookies that's weighed by the pound, or you can buy them. They've already been put on a tray. So they have it on a tray and they shrink wrap it so you can go in and grab the assortment. But what I love about it is that they have everything, not just cookies. They have cakes. They do beautiful custom cakes there. And you can actually go in there pre-COVID and sit there and enjoy a nice Persian. I love their Persian teas. Their Persian teas are amazing. So when all this is over, Gloria, me and you are going to go there and try the Persian teas, and we're going to have little delicacy and enjoy ourselves, treat ourselves.
Yes, I can't wait. I cannot wait. The pictures on their website, the cakes are just, they're so yummy and they're very unique looking. They don't look like your traditional yellow cake with white frosting or chocolate cake with chocolate frosting. They are beautiful and they have different sculptures. It's almost like the Cake Boss works there. They're very
pretty. That's right. They make it like a piece of art.
Yes, I love that.
So it's Cando Bakery in San Jose and also in downtown Saratoga.
Excellent. So that Rosetta and I, we each have our own business. And so we're always, trying to support each other. And we thought we would share a little bit with you. So this is a box of my, it's called Ancient Elixir Makeup Setting Spray.
So before we go any further, please let everyone know watching what the name of your business is. We'd love to know.
Absolutely. The name of my business is Ancient Stones Nurturing Natural, and the website is nurturing2benatural.square.site. So you can go and check it out and you can see, and we'll put the link down below. I have this in different sizes. This is an 8 ounce. This is a 4 ounce. Then I have a 2 ounce and a 1 ounce. So these are typically anywhere, they start out at a low of $28 for a 2 ounce, all the way up to $98 for an 8 ounce. So we're going to give you a little secret. So if you buy an 8 ounce, I will give you the $28 2 ounce for free. If you buy a 4 ounce, I will give you the $15 1 ounce for free. And we'll put that down below. And all you have to do is reach out to the website and place your order. Give me a call. The phone number is on the website. It's 510-796-8991. And we can make this a special holiday. Now, this setting spray, like I said, was to put the makeup on my face and keep it on my face. Since I started wearing masks myself, and my customers have found out, it keeps the makeup on our face and off the mask. So, you know, when you're having to wear a mask all the time, I'm the kind of person, I put my mask on and I leave it on. I never take it off. However, I know there are people who put them on, take it off, put it on, take it off. And they were telling me that they're constantly having to figure out how to wash the mask at night so that they'll dry and then they can use it the next day. This will give you the ability to not have to do that. This elixir is a combination of distilled water, silver, and copper. It is a patent pending formula. Nobody has it. They've tried to make it and they can't. I always tell people this is a blessing from God to me to be able to share with the world. In addition to helping to keep the makeup on your face, if you have problems with acne, I have customers that have shared with me that the silver, the colloidal silver that's in it, it actually helps to speed up the healing process. So it has lots of really natural, holistic benefits. And when you go to the website, you'll also see I have eyeshadows. We're in the process of adding more products. Foundation, blushes are coming real soon. Lips, beautiful lips.
Lipstick.
Yes. And one of the tricks, the eyeshadows, because you know, our youngins, that's what I call the teens and tweens and young ladies of the generations, they like, you know, yellow lips and green lips. You can take the eyeshadows and apply them to your lips and they are matte and they'll just stay, nothing comes off. So you get the color of lipstick without having to worry about, oh my God, it's going to come off on my mask. So we have lots and lots of things like that to share. I'm going to let Rosetta talk a little bit about what she has in her business.
Yeah, thanks, Gloria. So I'm glad that you mentioned that, what was in your elixir, because just let me quickly mention that the reason what sets Gloria's makeup apart from others is it's all mineral based, her products. So if you are someone that has sensitive skin, then this will help you because you will not react to it. And mineral-based products actually, they treat your skin, which is what I like. I understand and she's talking about acne. So that's a really great thing that sets her makeup apart from other people. Yeah. So let's go with what I'm offering. I'm actually a certified health coach, and I'm all about chronic disease prevention and healing. And I really like to prevent. And something that is near and dear to my heart is helping people. If I find solutions, then I try and help people. I do health coaching for individual women and families and group coaching. But the other thing that I want to highlight is my other business, which is to do with health and wellness as well. And it is a jewelry line that is interchangeable. But not only is it interchangeable jewelry, it protects you from the harmful EMFs, which are the electronic magnetic frequencies that are emitted by all these cell phones, wireless devices that we have, laptops, smart watches, and microwaves. So this, these jewelries are what it is. I'm going to show you what it is. So I have something here. So this is what it is. The jewelry is interchangeable. And what do I mean by interchangeable? One base like this, and you can change the elements that go on this. This is a pendant. So I'm going to show you one base that can go on here like this. See, that is
Wow.
right. And
Yeah.
the way that they actually protect you from those harmful EMFs is that on the back of these elements called tooths, there is something called a neodymium magnet. And a neodymium magnet is the strongest on the planet. And when you wear it in your field, it actually repels those harmful frequencies. So they actually attach to these stainless steel bases. So there you go. This is undressed, and this is a dressed pendant right there.
That's beautiful.
And there's thousands of different of these tooth elements. Here's another one. There you go. See?
Beautiful.
That one.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to give you some more, just a few examples of how it is. There's this one here. See, this is the American flag.
Very patriotic.
Yeah. So you have one base and does thousands, countless options to match your outfit and your mood. We carry pendants, bracelets, earrings, a children's line, sports bands for people that are athletic and don't want to wear something that's more like blingy.
Right.
We have a children's line, if I mentioned, because children are all on their cell phones and laptops now, and they need to be protected because they actually absorb 2 times more of these EMFs in their brain than adults and 10 times more in their body than adults. And their bodies are not fully grown until the age of 26. So we also have bracelets here. I'm wearing a bracelet here, and it has the neodymium magnet on the back of these tooths.
Right.
Attaches to the bracelet. And I forgot one more thing. On the back of all these bases are something called bioenergetic elements, infrared, negative ions, and germanium, and they help increase blood flow. They also help improve your mood by increasing your serotonin hormones, and they help with inflammation in the body. So it's healthy jewelry with healthy benefits. So if I also have one on that I'm wearing, if you don't like such a big one, here's a smaller one, but this is great for the holidays. You want to give a gift, a unique gift, protect yourself and your whole family. And I'm going to put the link below. And this particular company is called Magneture Jewelry. Jewelry that's not only beautiful, but fun and affordable, and with your health in mind. So there you have it. That's what I'm sharing with everyone because I'm passionate about protecting people and their health.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I love that because, you know, with all of, every time you turn around, they're talking about we're going to 5G, 5G, 5G. And I was with a chiropractor and she was like, I don't know. She goes, I don't think 5G is going to be as good for humans as it is for technology. So it's good to know that you have something that will help, especially with our children. And speaking of our children, I'm sure your kids, if you have small kids, are just overwhelmed with screen time. You know, so even though they think that when they go from doing homework to playing a game, that it's different, however, it's not. So we also found something for our kids. It's called the Woodern Horse Toy Shop. It's in Los Gatos. Rosetta, you want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, so the Woodern Horse has been around for many, many years, and they have there's no technology in there. It's all about old time, old school toys. So what I really like is when my son was younger, because he's 17 now, we used to go there and we used to buy, do you remember those spinning tops that you would press up and down?
Yeah.
Well, they have those, but they also have newer versions of them that are, you push it up and down and there's a dome, and inside the dome, they have different pieces in there that work. When you push it up and down, you spin it. We got one for our son and it has a train that goes around. So when you press it up and down and you let go, the train goes around inside. So they have things that are interactive that we as children growing up were used to, accustomed to playing, like different things that are more hands-on instead of just screen time and electronics. So
Right.
Woodern Horse, you really have to go and visit because it will bring you back in time. And for those parents that are interested in more interactive things that really get your sensory gears going and your hands and your brain going, this is a great place. It's called the Woodern Horse in Los Gatos. And we'll put the information below.
Yes, wonderful. So we wanted to bring difficult right now. COVID-19 is a very, very difficult time. And the only saving grace is that it is a worldwide event that we are all experiencing together. And we're working together to support each other. We know that we will get beyond this eventually. And in the interim, this is an opportunity to support our local stores, our local small businesses. I know that I was shocked to hear that certain companies like Amazon, Walmart, Target, I don't call it Target, I call it Target.
Ajay.
They have actually made profits during this entire time. So this is an opportunity to, you know, take some of that money and give it to a small business and help them out.
Yep, if you can, do your best to help small businesses out. They really need our help.
Yes. So we're going to move on and talk a little bit about COVID-19. We want to give you an update. As always, please wear your mask, please social distance, and also please wash your hands. So the UK started the vaccine yesterday, and one of the first recipients was a beautiful lady who's going to be 91 this week. And she got her vaccine. And what I love about her is she was sitting there and she says, "Oh, it wasn't bad at all. And I'm going to have a spot of tea." So she had a cup of tea as she relaxed after she had her vaccine. They've been talking to seniors all over the UK. You know, she's, like I said, she's going to be 91. There was a gentleman that was 85, and you know, they're all like, "Just come on, let's get on board. Let's do this. I have grandkids that I can't see. Let's do this." It was very, very positive. I love that.
Yeah, that's really nice to see. I'm so glad that they're getting their vaccines and can't wait to get the vaccines here as well either.
Absolutely. So, you know, we always like to give you the numbers just to keep you up to date. So right now, worldwide, we've had 68,692,997 confirmed COVID cases, which has resulted in 1,565,101 loss of death. In the United States, we've experienced 15,329,168 cases of COVID, resulting in 288,185 loss of lives. Our numbers are ramping right now. It's pretty frightening because our first line responders, our doctors and our nurses are just being overwhelmed. ICU beds and rooms are just, they're none. So they're making makeshifts out in parking lots, you know, anywhere that they can find that they can create a safe environment. They're putting places for people to rest and recover. So here in California, we've had 1,420,558 confirmed cases, which has resulted in, I was trying to see, 29,243 loss of lives. Now, due to the governor's persistence of testing, we have tested 26,042,071 Californians. And just prior to Halloween, our positivity rate was 3.67. So that's like the end of October, the beginning of November. Today, it is at 8.8%. So the first thing the governor did here is he locked us down into a curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. You have to shelter and be off the streets. Well, when our numbers started going up and the positivity rate was increasing, at this point, that's when they said, okay, now we're going to have to do a lockdown again, like the first one we did in March. So if you are a you have a hair salon or a nail salon, you're no longer allowed to do those businesses indoors or out. Restaurants, which is mostly being hit very severely, they have to close again. And they're very frustrated because they bought all these heaters, these big, huge heaters. They put up the panels in between so people could sit and not breathe on each other. And they're saying not good enough. Up until the day, they had also closed all of the playgrounds. So the parents finally woke up and said, wait a minute now, you know, my kids got to have something. So today they reopened the playgrounds because it's outdoors. They can wear their mask and they can social distance. So lots of things are continuing with this virus, and all I can tell you is I know you're tired. I know you are fed up. However, now is not the time to give up. We have to stay the course, and we have to just know that everything, through our working together, collaborating everywhere, everything's going to be okay. In the UK, where they started the vaccine, the medical official came out, and you know, he was, I guess he was just trying to be funny, and he said that, oh, England beat the United States because our scientists are smarter. Well, they're now starting to experience a few little issues with the vaccine, because if you have allergies, you can be allergic to the Pfizer vaccine. So maybe it wasn't a good idea to be all willy-nilly, ha ha ha. It's not about who's doing it better, faster. We have to come together. We have to share information. We're not on islands all by ourselves. And people, last time I checked, were getting on planes, trains, buses, and they're moving between countries. So we have to collaborate. So let's not worry about bragging who did it and who did it first. Let's just take care of the citizens of the world.
And that's my thing. I'm wondering, like, when these vaccines come out, what kind of side effects will we start seeing? And we won't know until more and more people start getting vaccinated. So we're going to stay tuned, because me and Gloria are very, very interested in finding out, like, what kind of symptoms people might have or may not have with these vaccines. And I'm not sure if because there's so many different companies coming with the vaccines. I'm wondering, like, we know the top few that have had very good results, but the ones that we have not heard of, we're wondering what kind of results they have. So we'll keep you all up to date, because we're very interested in that, as to what's happening with the vaccines.
Absolutely. So because of all of this, Rosetta and I were talking a few minutes ago about, you know, how we're going to support local restaurants. And we found out that we both love the same restaurant. And that was really funny, because we've never talked about it. And I was telling her, there's this restaurant in Santa Clara, San Jose, Santa Clara border. It's called Lok Chung. It's a great restaurant. It's in the Woodham shopping center. Oh my God. And she goes, oh, they have great food. So my favorite dish there is orange peel beef. I drive from Fremont all the way over there to buy food from this restaurant to support the owners, because I told them I don't want them to ever go out of business.
I know. And we came across it quite by accident when we were looking through Yelp, and we said, wow, this has very good reviews. Let's go and check it out. And what I love about it is me and my husband went for lunch, and they do amazing lunch combos, which is what I really like. And it's, you know, as a Chinese person, I am a bit picky about the Chinese food I eat. And I was pleasantly surprised the first time I went, and we've been going back and we love it. So for the lunch, Gloria used to go all the time. The lunch is amazing. You get way more than you really need to. Shh,
yes.
I'm not going to say anything. Shh, shh, keep it a secret. It's so good. It's so good. Like, you get the lunch combo, you get rice or noodles, because you can choose, right? Rice or noodles. Then you get your whatever your main dish is. Like, you can get
dish, right?
like kung pao chicken or Mongolian beef or something. And then they'll give you like an egg roll along with that small bowl of soup. And that's filling because,
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
I mean,
not just a small portion.
one.
I share it with my husband. The first time we went, we shared the lunch portion and we also ordered another dish and we were full. That was
Yeah.
enough to fill us.
Yes, I have a girlfriend. She moved out of town, but we used to work for a company called Agile Software, and that was downtown San Jose. And we would drive all the way over to this place in Santa Clara. And what I loved about it is the lady that used to work, she has since retired. We could like skip 6 months and walk in, and she would go, "Hi, Gloria. Hi, April." And she would start saying the things that we always order. Are you going to have this today? Are you going to have that today? And I just loved it. So it's located at 4495 Stevens Creek Boulevard in Santa Clara, California. And my favorite, like I said, is the orange peel beef. They make the best fried rice, combination fried rice I have ever had in my life. It is, I mean, you know how sometimes you get fried rice and you're like, what kind of meat is in it? Because you can't see.
Yeah.
Chunks. You can see, you can tell what you have. Lemon chicken. I mean, awesome food. Great vegetables. The broccoli, the spring vegetables, they're just amazing.
Yes, and the dish that
pleasantly surprised.
Yes, pleasantly surprised that we both like the same restaurant. And my favorite is, besides the lunch menu, which is very nice, I found a great chicken dish that I like, and it's called chicken with garlic sauce. And it's surprising because it comes out crispy. So it's amazing. Comes out piping hot, and they put the garlic sauce on top. Oh, you have to try it. It is.
I can't wait.
Oh my God! When it opens again, we're gonna go, Gloria. Get this.
Yes, it's all plastic off now, so all you can do is place an order for takeout. You can't go in and sit down or anything like that. So got a date.
My mouth is watering just thinking about that chicken with the garlic sauce.
Yes, we're gonna have a good time. So, you know, this is Ellen's season for the 12 days of Christmas. And yesterday she highlighted New York City firefighters and first responders by not just giving the people in the audience gifts, she also gifted them. So that was pretty cool because normally, you know, you have to be there. And there are people who are virtual who got the gifts. There are people who were there, and the New York firefighters and first responders. The one gift that Rosetta and I both were like, oh, yes. Apparently, there is this place called Mertage Resort and Spa in good old Napa, California, up where we live. She gave away wine tasting for 2 and a 3-day, 2-night stay. So Rosetta and I were like, oh, we're going to have to check this out because this looks amazing.
Meritage Hotel. So we're going to check it out. It's in our backyard. Napa's not too far from us.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So that is our chat for today.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We've had a great time chatting, and, you know, just try and patronize your local businesses, and everything that we've discussed, again, we'll be putting in the comments below. So if you're interested in any of these small local businesses, then you'll find that. But thank you so much. Again, we are Silicon Valley girls that chat over tea, and we love our weekly chats.
Yes.
And don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like our videos, and subscribe below. Hit the bell notification, ding-a-ling-a-ling-ling. And thanks everyone for tuning in for another amazing chat. Okay, as always, remember to always keep smiling. Take care now. Bye-bye.